Hey everyone, good evening, good evening. As always, I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. I hope this video finds you in good health and in good spirits. Now, on this article I just read, I questioned this man's health, spirits, and a bunch of other stuff. So let's read this article that I came across today about Donald Trump. Although I don't normally talk too much on politics and people in that arena, but I wanted to just bring this one up. So the article is titled, "Trump would send his good-looking daughter Ivanka to business deals because he thought all men wanted to sleep with her," Michael Cohen claims. Donald Trump used to send Ivanka to business deals because of her good looks, Michael Cohen claims. He claims his former boss said he believed all men wanted to sleep with her. Trump had a long record of commenting on his oldest daughter's attractiveness. And we'll get into that a bit later, because after I read this article, I want to talk about some of his questionable comments. Because this article, although it comes from Michael Cohen, who was, his former attorney, they had a bad fallout. So, who knows what's what. But let's take a look anyway. Let me finish the article. I'm getting off track. Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's former attorney and fixer, said that Trump would send his daughter Ivanka on special business deals because of her good looks. The father, Donald, used to turn around when she would leave. He'd be like, "She is just lucky that she is so good looking, that all women want to be her and all men want to sleep with her," Cohen said on his podcast Mea Culpa. That is why he would send her on certain deals, because there would be a banker there, a guy, and so on. Trump has a long record of speaking about his eldest daughter's attractiveness, once famously stating that if she weren't his daughter, perhaps he'd be dating her. Cohen, who spent over a decade working for Trump, also discussed the dynamics between the Trump siblings in the podcast episode. He said that the eldest two children, Donald Jr. and Ivanka, were always in competition with one another, which he said would cause tension created by Trump and the family company. Cohen said he believed that Donald Jr. innately is the brightest of the three children, but that he's a fuck-up. Meanwhile, Ivanka is by far the most prepared of all of them, he said. She won't go on an interview unless she knows every single question. She will script out the blowing of her hair. Ivanka was a close advisor to her father throughout his presidency, and many observers had noticed that he appeared to favor her over his other children. Despite her prominent role in Trump's political career, Ivanka said last year that she has decided to step away from politics and will not be involved in her father's 2024 run. As Trump's personal attorney, Cohen spent years handling various legal matters and business transactions on his boss's behalf. However, their friendship soured after Cohen pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including campaign finance violations, and implicated Trump in some of his wrongdoing. So, I believe there was something in one of the books written about him as well, saying that he would send her out on deals as well because of her looks to distract the men in the suits. So, is this article accurate? We don't know 100%, but it probably is close if it's not accurate. Yeah, as we know, Trump definitely has a long history of saying stuff that he shouldn't say. For instance, he told Stormy Daniels, remember her? "You remind me of Ivanka." Right before sex, he said that. That's obviously very inappropriate. There was another time when it was February 27th, 2013. He did an interview with Wendy Williams that I believe was pulled since then. And I believe Trump had been asked what were their favorite things, and Trump's answer was, I was going to say sex, but I can relate to golf and real estate as well. So that's definitely inappropriate. And then again, during March 6th, the 2006 episode of The View, Donald Trump made the remark that was really another inappropriate one, because they had asked how Donald would feel if his daughter chose to pose in Playboy. And he said Ivanka posing for Playboy would be really disappointing. Not really, but it would depend on what was inside the magazine. I don't think Ivanka would do a nude shoot inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. Yeah, that clip was deleted, that as well, understandably. And then there was another time when he said that she had the best body and I created her. He said that on Howard Stern back in 2003. He said, you know who's one of the greatest beauties of the world, according to everybody? And he's, I can't even read it. It's just disgusting. And he said, I helped create her, Ivanka, my daughter. Ay, ay, ay. Then he said, she's 6 feet tall and she's got the best body. There are more inappropriate things that he said, but I mean, that's kind of gives you the gist of it. So he's pretty disgusting in my book. Now, another thing that I thought interesting, I don't know if this part is accurate or not. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to put it up in the next clip. So here's a picture of the screenshot that I had took from the comments section. It was written by someone named RCD. A friend of mine who used to be a Trump family bodyguard said that Ivanka is a total slut. He witnessed her at a few Trump properties having sex with random guys, as well as men her father knew, he said, that would come visit her at her penthouse or other properties. He said he would stand guard outside her bedroom until morning hours when the guys would leave. He also said that one of her kids is from a random unknown guy she slept with. That is what my friend told me. He is a retired Navy SEAL, so I believe him. Now, I don't know. I don't know if this is accurate or not. I just found it interesting nonetheless. So anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? All right, everyone, take care. Peace.